My name is Emily, and I'm here to share with you a tale that forever changed my life, a love story veiled in darkness, an eternal embrace that defied time and tested the boundaries of the human heart. It all began in the quiet town of Ravenscroft, where the streets seemed to echo with secrets. One evening, I strolled through the town square, lost in my thoughts. That's when I saw him, Victor. His presence was magnetic, a raven-haired stranger sitting alone on a bench. His name, I would later learn, held a world of mystery. As our eyes met, a spark ignited, drawing me inexplicably toward him. Victor's dark eyes held mine, and in that moment, I felt as though the universe had conspired to bring us together. Our chance meeting was the beginning of a journey I could never have foreseen. Weeks passed, and our encounters grew more frequent. There was an undeniable pull between us, like two stars drawn into each other's orbit. Yet, beneath the surface of our budding relationship, strange happenings unfolded in Ravenscroft. People were vanishing without a trace, leaving behind whispers of sinister forces at play. Despite the chilling events, I found myself unable to resist the attraction I felt for Victor. Our stolen glances and shy smiles were a secret world we shared, a world that promised both danger and enchantment. Then, one moonlit night beneath the ancient oak tree in the town square, Victor decided to reveal the truth to me, a truth that would forever alter the course of my life. With a voice like a melody and eyes that pierced my soul, he uttered the words that hung in the air like a haunting refrain, "Emily, there's something you need to know. I am not like others in this town. I am a vampire." The revelation struck me like a bolt of lightning, leaving me stunned and speechless. Victor explained his eternal existence, his insatiable thirst for blood, and the curse that bound him to the shadows. It was a revelation that would test the boundaries of my love and understanding. Fear and fascination waged war within me. The danger of Victor's existence was undeniable, yet our bond grew stronger with each passing day. Our love became a secret we shared in stolen moments beneath the moonlit sky, a love that danced on the precipice of forbidden desires. Though our love deepened, we were always aware of the ever-present threat of discovery. Suspicion grew among the townspeople, and the ominous disappearances cast a long shadow over our love. In time, Victor introduced me to his vampire clan, a web of relationships, loyalties, and rivalries that governed their existence. I delved into their world, meeting Marcus, the charismatic leader, and Isabella, the reclusive scholar. Each member had a story to tell, and their lives were woven together in a complex tapestry of loyalty and betrayal. I navigated the treacherous currents of vampire politics, becoming a part of their world. It was a place where alliances were fragile, and ancient grudges simmered beneath the surface. The feud among vampires would soon engulf us in a deadly conflict. As tensions within the clan reached a breaking point and the townspeople's suspicions intensified, Victor and I made a fateful decision: we would flee Ravenscroft. Our journey began, a perilous path fraught with danger and uncertainty. Throughout our escape, we encountered both allies who offered refuge and foes who sought to betray us to the vampire hunters. Among the allies we encountered, there were those whose loyalty shone like a beacon in the darkest of nights. Their support was unwavering, and they offered refuge when danger lurked around every corner. But not all we met were true allies. Some were wolves in sheep's clothing, luring us into treacherous traps with promises of assistance. As we navigated this treacherous terrain, I often found myself torn between loyalty to Victor and the connections I had forged with these newfound friends. The conflict within me mirrored the larger battle we faced, between the darkness that threatened to consume us and the love that remained our guiding light. As our journey neared its zenith, we finally stood face to face with the formidable Elena, leader of the rival vampire clan. In a moonlit clearing deep within the forest, the stage was set for a battle that would decide the destiny of not just Victor and me, but the very future of our clans. By my side, I was not alone in this battle. My steadfast allies, friends of mine and Victor, Michael and Sarah, stood shoulder to shoulder with us, unwavering in their determination to protect the love Victor and I shared. Sarah, with her fierce determination and mastery of ancient vampire lore, brought knowledge and strategy to our side. Michael, a relentless warrior with a heart full of courage, was a formidable force in the face of adversity. Elena, with her commanding presence and centuries of experience, exuded an aura of power that sent shivers down our spines. Her eyes, crimson like spilled blood, held the weight of countless battles and ruthless ambition. Her fangs glistened in the pale moonlight, a stark reminder of the formidable adversary she represented. Sarah's knowledge of ancient vampire spells countered Elena's dark sorcery, creating bursts of light and darkness that illuminated the battleground. Michael's ferocity and unyielding resolve served as our vanguard, ensuring that we held our ground in the face of relentless attacks. The air crackled with the energy of the conflict, as ancient rivalries and personal vendettas surged to the surface. As I witnessed the battle's toll on Victor and the devastation it wrought upon our vampire kin, I knew that a choice had to be made, a choice that would forever alter the course of our lives. In that moonlit clearing, as the clash raged on, I made the heart-wrenching decision that would seal our fate. In the aftermath of the battle, as we gazed upon the moonlit landscape, I felt a profound change within me. I turned to Sarah, our loyal ally, and with a determined look in my eyes, I made a request. "Sarah," I said, "I want to be with Victor for all eternity. I want to be transformed into a vampire." Sarah, her eyes reflecting both understanding and sorrow, nodded in response. She approached me with a solemn air, and as the moonlight bathed us in its ethereal glow, she gently sank her fangs into my neck. It was a moment of intense, piercing pain, but it was also a moment of profound transformation. My very essence was changing, as I became a part of Victor's eternal existence. Just as my transformation was completing, a pivotal moment unfolded on the battlefield. Michael, our valiant ally, was on the brink of defeat. His strength had been pushed to its limits as he fought against overwhelming odds. It was then that Elena, the formidable leader of the rival vampire clan, recognized the transformation taking place before her eyes. She saw the depth of our love, the sacrifices we had made, and the enduring power it held. In that moment of clarity, she made a fateful decision. Elena, with a gesture of her hand, called for a ceasefire. Her crimson eyes reflecting a mix of emotions, stepped forward. "Enough," she declared, her voice carrying the weight of centuries. "The war ends here." With that proclamation, the tension that had gripped us all began to dissipate. The rival vampire clan lowered their weapons, and a fragile peace settled over the moonlit clearing. Our story, a tale of forbidden love and unwavering devotion, would be whispered through the ages as a reminder that love was the most potent force in the universe, a force that could transform, transcend, and ultimately conquer all, even the enmity between clans.